negotiator and so far a pretty damn good president, but he's not invulnerable. He's not all powerful. Nor, by the way, is he a villain. I don't think he's racist at all. That's funny. People back in the 90s apparently didn't think he was racist when they were giving him all sorts of awards for integration and being like an advocate for black people and stuff. When he was hanging out with Sharpton and Jackson and all of these others, hanging out with Oprah Winfrey. Oh, total racist. Yeah, he was actually talking about it behind their back the whole time and making watermelon references. No, bullshit. And Cohen's full of it. Dude, they're taking testimony and taking it seriously from someone who has already perjured himself. He has already been found guilty of lying to Congress. He's going to prison soon. And they're like, oh, well, one last hurrah for Cohen. No, I almost think, and it dimly registered, I think, on the faces of some of the Democrats, I almost believe that Trump is glad that he gave testimony and had this whole thing planned out the whole time. Hey, Cohen, when they nail you for this, I want you to lie and they'll pretend to be hostile against me and then say off-the-wall shit. Here's a basic script. Yeah, you're still on retainer, by the way. Once you get done with your, 1-year prison sentence in a low-security facility, you'll get big money through the back door or something. I almost think that might be the case, because the things he said were so theatrically inclined towards being exactly what the legacy media has said for the last 2 years. It synchronizes with it personally. It's like, yeah, he's racist, he's sexist, he boffs women behind his wife's back. I felt so sorry for her, poor Melania. It's like, it's a sob story. This is such obvious propaganda, and nothing's going to come of it. Like, nothing that Cohen disclosed is capable of being evidenced. He lied again to Congress on several occasions during his testimony, and then he said, this was pointed out, one interesting thing. He said he didn't expect to win. If he was colluding with a foreign state and everything was rigged from the get-go, why the hell would he think he wouldn't win? If he knew, oh, the polls are cooked and the books are, everything's been fiddled around with. I've got like a whole foreign state campaigning for me as well as what I've got here. I don't think I'm going to win, Mike. That doesn't make any sense at all. So Cohen says he'll do anything to win. He's working for foreign states and he's like a total cutthroat, but he expected to lose handily. That doesn't sound like Trump. In fact, it breaks the one-dimensionality of him as a single-minded villain who just wants power at power's sake. Basically, it's a bunch of bullshit. No, Cohen was lying. Trump is not going to get indicted by Mueller for any of the stuff. And think about it this way. Cohen almost deviates from the Russia line just to talk about campaign finance violations. It's not a campaign finance violation. They'd have to find, number one, it came from campaign money. It didn't come from Trump or from his organization in any other capacity. I don't see any evidence of that.